Welcome back to Art Kindergarten. It's Miss Hershey here with our next painting that we're going to do. We are going to continue our theme of fall animals because it is still fall, even though it might not feel like it outside. So we are going to need your painting paper that you got from me, your circle tracer, quarter bottle top, your Sharpie, and some watercolor paints and water. So we're going to start just like last time. We're going to go a little bit closer to the top this time. We're going to do 2 circles close together. Then inside those circles, we're going to do another circle. And if I go too fast, you remember you just pause the video so you can keep up. Then inside that, we're going to do a smaller circle. And when we do eyes, we color our medium circle, but not our big circle and not our small circle. Our biggest circle stays white, so we can color that in. That's the iris, the colored part of the eye. This black part is the pupil, that's the center of the eye, and that white is just supposed to look like some light reflecting off the eye because eyes are shiny, because they are wet. Okay. So, there's our eyes. Now this is going to seem like an owl right away, but it's not. We're going to do a frown shape between, or kind of like a meh face, like meh. Okay. Then we're going to do some lines coming down. And then we're going to do a smile shape. And that makes our nose. I'm going to go ahead, we're going to color that black. Okay, now we are making a bear. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to do a little line coming down and then his little mouth. And then we're going to make his snout. And the snout is the part of the animal that kind of sticks off the front of their face where their nose is. So I'm going to go from eye to eye with a frown face. And then I'm going to go down and around and back up. And that makes our bear snout. And then our bear is actually going to have some color around his eyes. So we're going to do a dot in between his 2 eyes. And we're going to take that, we're going to come up around and attach to his snout. So round to his snout. You're going to do that on both sides. And I made it a little bit big on that side. It's okay. Nobody's perfect. Now we're going to finish his head. We're going to come from his snout out and around and up. So I'm going to come out and around and up to the top. Do the same thing on the other side. Out and around and up and connect. Now we have to make his bear ears. We're going to start with part of a circle. And we're going to do another part of a circle. And if I'm going too fast, you pause this video and catch up. Part of a circle. Part of a circle. Now we're going to go all the way to the bottom of our page here. And we're going to make part of his body. So what we're going to do is we're going to do his toes. We're going to go 1 toe, 2 toe, 3 toe. I'm going to go over here a little bit and we're going to go 1 toe, 2 toe, 3 toe. This is going to be his feet for his front legs. So we're going to take his front leg and we're going to bring it up to his body. We're going to do that on both sides. Okay? Then we're going to do the rest of his legs. So we're going to go up and stop, and up and stop. And then right here we're going to do what's called a zigzag line. And that's going to be the fur on his chest, where his chest kind of transitions to his little bear belly. Now we also have to do his back legs. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out and in. And then we're gonna go out for his little back paw. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. We're gonna go out and in and back out for his little tiny back paw. Okay? That is our bear. So you can put your lid on your Sharpie. We're done drawing our bear. We are going to get ready to paint him. If you don't have paint, you're gonna have to use marker or crayon. So first thing I'm gonna do is his eyes, and I'm pretty sure bears have golden yellow eyes. You can give your bear whatever color eyes you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do golden yellow on mine. Okay, so go ahead and finish your eyes, and then when you're ready, we're gonna do our background. And just like last week, we're gonna do fall leaves background. So I'm gonna start with yellow this time. I ended with yellow last time. I'm gonna start with yellow this time. And I'm just gonna swoosh, swoosh, swoosh some leaves on here. My yellow's looking a little green for some reason. I don't know what happened there. Rinse my brush really good so my yellow looks less green. Then I'm gonna go with orange. I'm gonna fill in some of these areas around my bear. Got my orange. Okay, I'm gonna rinse nicely, wipe 1, 2, 3 times, and I'm gonna use my red paint next. And I didn't do a lot of red on the last one, so I think I'm gonna do a good bit of red on this one. So I'm gonna start filling in some of these areas with some red. The forest he's in has turned very red, lots of maple trees, I'm guessing. You can see I'm just trying to kind of cover up my white areas with some of this red to make the fall leaves background. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little bit of brown just to cover up some of those last white areas. Just a touch of brown. And remember, my brown is kind of orangey looking. It's not super brown anyway. So I think it'll just be orangey red back here. So go ahead and do your fall leaf background however you want. Just make sure you use those fall colors, red, orange, yellow, and brown. Get your fall leaf background on there. And then we're gonna paint our bear. So when you're ready, you unpause this video and we will paint our bear. And our bear is a brown bear. No, he's a black bear. I'm sorry, he's a black bear. So he's gonna have some brown on him. So we're gonna start with inside of his ears is gonna be brown. Okay? Around his eyes is gonna be brown. And careful not to go on where you painted his eyes a color earlier. Okay, his snout, and you can paint right over his nose because this is Sharpie so it won't run, is going to be brown. And then his belly is going to be brown. Okay. and his little toes. So that's all the brown we're gonna do, and uh-oh, look what happened to Miss Hershey's eyes. The paint is blending together. Sometimes that happens with watercolor. Sometimes they kind of, it's called bleeding, they kind of bleed into each other. Go back and fix that later. All right, the rest of our bear is gonna be black, and our black paint I have found does not get super black, especially if you have this Crayola tray like I have. It doesn't get super dark black, so he's gonna be more of a gray bear, but that's okay. As long as you cover everything up really nicely, it's all right to have a gray bear. So the rest of our bear we will paint gray. Okay, almost done. And look at that very cute little baby black bear. So I want you guys to finish up your black bear, have an adult help you take a picture and submit it to me on Schoology. I can't wait to see your guys' super cute baby black bears. I hope you had fun today. Bye, kindergarten.